Hello. How may I help you? Ah, so you're looking for the professor. He's booked solid for the next 2 weeks, but I can put you down for an appointment. May I see the letter, please? I see. In light of the circumstances, I shall go ahead and pass. Of course, miss. Please wait here a moment. Greetings. The professor will see you in the cafe.
Ah, miss. Welcome to Nexus Hall. A pleasure to meet you. I am called Herocrates, and I currently oversee a small portion of the work being done at the Scientific Research Department. Oh, merely a title, nothing more. Please just use my name. I hope you won't mind if I speak to you more informally. I received your letter of recommendation, and to be honest, I was a bit taken aback. Otto and I have been writing each other for a long time, and this is the first time. But I'd like to ask, why is it you are participating in the Grand Championship? Right. I shouldn't have asked. Not something I should be curious about in the first place. I hope you achieve your goal. Ah, look at me, exactly like my students. They all say, I'm very interested in your research during their interviews. But the moment it's time to actually run an experiment, poof, all gone. I'd very much like to help you and Otto, but when it comes to recommendations, they belong to the Nexus Association. It simply isn't something I can decide on my own. If I am to put a name forward, I must put bluntly, you have to show the Nexus Association what you're capable of. Work. What a strange way of putting it. The Nexus Association is a non-profit organization. Most of what we do is driven by the passion of our volunteers. And it just so happens that I have a suitable activity right here. A rescue. You needn't decide right this second. I haven't even explained the details yet, have I? As I am the one asking for your help, naturally it is I who bears the duty and responsibility to explain in full. Choice goes both ways, and you have your rights. 2 days ago, a portal to the illusion plane suddenly opened here in Ia. A large amount of aspect energy leaked from it, causing a significant impact on the town. The stable aspect energy of Ia is being disrupted by illusion as it collides with reality, forming fractures. Localized fractures have little effect on humans, but for Anima, it's a different story. As you know, Nexus Anima are life forms composed of aspect energy. Yes, and that is common knowledge, which you would know if you weren't spacing out during your basic aspects class. Wait, apologies. I keep mistaking you for one of my students. Anyway, anima within these fractures suffer corruption from illusion energy. They become manic, irritable, and extremely aggressive. This, as the Nexus Association, it is our responsibility to save the poor creatures. However, our volunteers are generally different from the sort to enjoy Nexus battles. They're not like you, an Animaster looking to participate in the championship qualifiers. I do not consider your arrival mere coincidence. Otto said you're skilled, and I agree. I've always been an excellent judge of character. However, our rules and regulations for recruiting volunteers still require that you complete a simple battle aptitude.
Herocrates lazily claps his hands, and Cam Corgi nuzzles affectionately against his leg.
Why don't the two of you play together a bit?
Strength is born of regret.
Do you hear it? The sound of plum blossoms falling.
Every last enemy. Balls! I am the Novark of strength.
Now, that wasn't so bad, was it? Commanding Anima, Nexus battles. Given your capabilities, there's nothing to worry about. Of course not. Our volunteers will handle most of the work aside from the fighting. Two of my students, Valen and Lydia, will accompany you. All you need to do is subdue any corrupted anima. Leave the rest to them. Oh, thank you very much for your help. I've already taken the liberty of asking the two of them to wait for you in the lobby. I hope everything goes smoothly. This is for you. Anyone who agrees with the Nexus Association's ideals is one of us. The Nexus Association cares for and protects everyone with whom it works. Take care.
Here! Over here!
Following the source of the voice, you see a girl with hair like an orange sunset, standing on her tiptoes, waving at you. The girl Hero said his students, Valen and Lydia, would be joining you for the relief work. He must have been talking about these two.
Sup, boss? You must be the volunteer, right?
She likes calling people that. Ignore her. For this operation, the three of us are equals. We are. I'm Valen, and the loudmouth here's Lydia. We'll take care of treating any corrupted anima you subdue in the illusion fracture. Our target is an illusion aspect fracture. 4 anima have been corrupted. A Mimu.
Don't worry. If there's any real danger, me and Val will protect you.
If that happens, I'm asking Professor Hero for triple overtime pay. Anyway, anything else you're worried about? If not, we should head out as soon as possible. No time to
Sure thing, boss. Looking forward to...
Let's make it quick. I do not want this turning into...
Someone doesn't live at the office?
Yeah, because I'm not homeless. According to the report, this is the illusion aspect fracture. The concentration of illusion energy is clearly too high. As you can see, many wild anima have been contaminated by it and have begun to mutate.
Wait, is it really harmless to humans? I'm kinda scared.
The current body of research indicates that short-term exposure to large amounts of aspect energy causes no adverse reactions in humans. Anima are only susceptible because they are life forms composed of aspect energy.
I was totally listening, I swear. But you know how, boring classes at school are. Now, if...
Hold it. Aspects being sundered might not be dangerous to us in itself, but the...
Okay, relax. It's fine. Look at who I've got with me. Now, you're frowning again. Just like you do when the numbers aren't adding up.
Something doesn't feel right. Contaminated...
An aspect-contaminated Mimu is rampaging through the middle of the pavilion, spraying milk everywhere. The moment it spots you, it charges with a furious bellow.
Watch out!
Then witness my pain. Every last enemy falls! Tedious.
This Mimu seems to have regained its senses for the time being, though it still lets out a restless roar every now and then.
Whoa! You really are good at battling, boss.
Would the professor have picked someone who wasn't? Good work. Leave the rest to us. The weakened anima has been taken to the nearest association site. We can leave the excess illusion aspect here to the committee in the constabulary. Our work is done here. Time to clock out, right?
Whoa, that was fast.
I wish I could say that, but you noticed it too, didn't you? Yeah, the number of anima doesn't match. The report mentioned 4 contaminated anima. A Mimu, a Petrolog, a Nom Nom, and a Donatello. But we've searched the entire aspect fracture. No anima here but this Mimu.
Anima wouldn't just stick around here forever though, right? Maybe they've wandered off somewhere? I think so. I mean, I've seen some in a
These are different. According to the report, they have high levels of aspect corruption. If they were fish, this area would be their pond. They wouldn't leave of their own volition. I'm inclined to agree with that explanation. But who? I haven't heard about any other rescue teams. Or, at least, none from the Nexus Association.
The committee? The constabulary? Worst case scenario, it's those syndicate goons.
Anyone from the Syndicate definitely wouldn't be here to do any rescuing. Let's look for clues nearby.
There are chaotic strings of footprints on the ground.
As of yesterday, the constables had already cordoned off this area. These footprints are far too fresh.
Could whoever took the anima have left them?
It's possible.
Milk is splattered across the surrounding grass. Only a handful of causes exist for a tragedy such as this. Or perhaps a Mimu is lurking nearby.
It's a Mimu's trail.
Is it the same one we rescued?
There probably aren't any other. Whoever it was, they were careful not to leave anything useful behind. All we have to go on is... That shows how crazy the Mimu was, but doesn't help with our search. I think that mess of footprints is extremely suspicious. It's the most direct evidence that someone came here before we...
Oh, I've got it! The garden was sealed off ages ago, right? And there's like a huge warning sign at the entrance. Which means whoever left them must have snuck in here after it was sealed off.
Not bad, Lydia. I'll give you a 90 out of 100. Huh. Looks like we're finishing early today.
Huh? What do you mean? We're not going after them?
We did our job. We shouldn't go looking for extra work. We're Nexus Association volunteers, not detectives or cops. You remember Article 8 of the regulations on the shelter, rescue, and management of wild animals?
In the event of emergency, such as missing wild anima or worsening aspect sundering, advanced rescue personnel shall promptly provide a full report on the matter to the direct superior responsible for their unit.
Exactly. That means our top priority right now should be reporting their disappearance to the professor.
But who knows how long that could take? What if those anima are in danger, huh?
Calm down, Lydia. Use your head. First of all, if even one of us had the skill, the professor wouldn't have sent her with us on this operation. Tell me, what if something happens to us while we're investigating? And let's take another step back. Even if we did manage to find...
I know, but...
Listen, Lydia. I know you're worried about those anima, but their disappearance is not our responsibility. The rules say that if we encounter anything unexpected, we should report...
Whoa, what do you mean, not our responsibility? Didn't we swear the archetypic oath when we joined the association? I swear to fulfill, to the best of my ability and judgment, this covenant. I will respect and work for the benefit of anima and avoid any actions that harm or degrade anima. You swore it too, didn't you? Come on, you're way smarter than me. You should remember the words better than I do.
I remember. So, to the best of my ability, my judgment is that I need to ensure you return safely.
And what do you...
I understand. You have a point. The oath is binding, and this is part of our job too. I made the vow, and so I shall abide by it. I'd rather not be cursed by the Nexus.
Really? Oh, Val, you're the best. I never doubted you for a second.
When it comes to tracking, I just happen to have an anima perfect for the job.
Valen's Rosficate materializes after she snaps her fingers. It's...
Rosficates are extremely sensitive to smells. Whoever left the
Who the heck could it be? And why are they capturing anima?
The only ones who would treat anima like this are syndicate scum, and any lowlives they bought off. Whatever their goal is, you can bet it's nothing good.
The Rosficate stops by the manhole cover. It seems the scent's trail ends here. Whoever stole the anima is hiding in the sewers. It would appear that there's no time...
Oh, you're kidding. The sewer? Well, good thing I'm wearing my Nexus Association uniform today.
Hey, less daydreaming, more climbing.
Hey, do your job, Richard. We only hauled in a new batch of anima today. Keith-san.
Like I need you to tell me you're the one who needs to stop drinking. What if the boss drops in?
I've been on my feet the whole day. What's wrong with drinking a little milk?
Hauled a new batch of anima in today? That's...
Lydia, keep your voice down.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. So, Val, boss, what next?
Of course. What? Were you planning on charging in there and arresting everyone?
Val, boss, actually, I want to go in and investigate. Find out what the heck they're up to and what they're planning to do with the anima. I can't just let them off the hook like this. Come on, Val, what do you think? Can we?
I know, Lydia. Don't forget, I'm a member of the Nexus Association too. There are guards at the entrance. If we try to force our way in, it'll make too much noise. The boss and those clients.
Ah, yeah. These sewers are practically a labyrinth. Entrances and exits.
Entrances and exits everywhere. That could work to our advantage. If we plan this right, we might be able to sneak in without alerting the baddies.
Great! How?
My Ross for Kate. He's small and nimble enough to climb up the pipes and scout ahead. There's a good boy. I'm counting on you. Don't push your...
Shame my Jaborange is so big. Plus, he's so clumsy. Right then, we're all counting on you.
From Ambas are patrolling the area. Be careful not to get spotted.
Hey, getting thirsty watching you drink over here. Let me have a sip.
What are you, stuttering now? Forget how to speak, did we?
Bill! Oh, Bill, I'm so disappointed in you. Am I the only one taking this job serious?
You crazy little... Fine, here, take it. Have a taste and give it back before Clementine gets here. If she sees it...
Before who gets here?
Boss! This is...
Put that thing down and listen up. I have a question for you two. How many anima did you recover from the aspect fracture today?
3 of them. A Petrolog, a Nom Nom, and a Donatello.
What do you think? One's missing. Where's the Mimu?
Oh, this is bad. You're up.
Oh, you go.
Out with it. Or the both of you can go scrub the warehouse top to bottom.
Sorry, boss. I'll talk. It's all Bill's fault. He wanted to stop for milk on the way, put us behind schedule, so we only managed to catch...
No. Don't listen to him, boss. It's all because he insisted on hitting on the cashier at Berry Knox. Would have been in and out in a jiffy otherwise.
Idiots! I don't have time to lecture you right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks good. Them 3 are all squared away.
What a pain. These anima aren't nearly as stable as the ones we modify ourselves. Even Mr. Eyes looks at him funny.
You trying to get us caught? Boss doesn't know we're selling these behind your back. We're on the hook for this. So don't sound off about it unless you got a death wish.
What's the big deal? Boss just left. We got time. Pick one of the better-looking modified anima from a recent batch. Mr. Eyes has put in another request.
Fine. But this is the last frickin' job I do with you.
Are you scared? What a coward.
Even if the boss didn't scare me? This...
Ms. Clementine, is this your anima? What does it have? A medicine bottle attached? Surely you don't expect me to pay good money for a sickly anima?
My apologies, sir. If you are looking for modified anima that are both docile in nature and pleasing to your eye, well, the anima you see here are experimental subjects.
Experiments? Oh, you do that?
Powerful as the Nexus Association is, they are not the highest.
Oh? Who is it? Do I know?
An animology scholar all the way from the royal capital, Donia. He wishes to purchase a modified anima. I'm afraid I cannot reveal any more information.
A scholar? Now that is...
As long as he doesn't object, I would be happy to make an introduction.
An animology scholar from the royal capital of Donia.
Let's review what we know, formulate a strategy, and then execute the first. This is a den for illegally modifying and trafficking anima. Besides modification, they also capture aspect-contaminated anima. What intel should we review first? They were the ones who kidnapped the anima from the aspect. With guards like these.
Looks like a warehouse. They've got all
Judging by their reactions, this isn't Clementine's first time doing this. If we can leverage the fact they're doing private deals with Mr. Eyes.
Ugh, what a nasty piece of work.
Can't be helped, Lydia. They mentioned a mystery buyer.
So, what should we do? Any
I have an idea. Why don't we pretend to be that? From what they said, it sounds like they've been in business a long time. We can't save... I really don't want to have to worry about running into them every time we... Still, we need someone to impersonate this anima scholar. And you don't look the part either.
Impersonating a scholar. That should be no problem at all for you.
Whoa, no way. You could do that?
Really? Who do you plan to disguise yourself as?
A male scholar. It appears the only people you've seen.
Professor Hero? No. Hey, Val, say something already. Come on, why aren't you calling this out? You can't let...
No. That's right. The What? Male, from the royal capital of Donia, and a scholar researching Nexus Anima.
Well, if it's for the anima's sake, fine.
So, your identity is Herocrates from the Nexus Association.
And me? What about me? Who am I playing? Assistant number 2?
No, Lydia. You have a much more important job to do. You need to contact the Nexus Association.
What? No! I refuse! I'm not running away and leaving you two behind.
I'll be fine. See? The one you've been calling boss this whole time will be the two of us. No, not just us. All the anima trapped here are counting on you. Got it?
Okay. Don't worry, Val. I'll get it done.
Wow, completely identical. You... Fine. None of my business.
Hey, stop right there. That's far enough. Sewage pipe maintenance in
Bill, you blind? Use your eyes.
The Nexus Association? What they... Whoa, appointment? What does the Nexus Association help with dredging soup?
Oh, for crying out loud, you imbecile.
We've reserved a Felinoxy from Ms. Clementine. If you have a client list, you can check the details for yourself. We are disguised like this because my
A Felinoxy. Yeah, I do recall that. So...
Ah, one of our valued customers. Sorry, my fault for being too much of a stickler for...
Ignore him. Please, come in. Oh, also, please note that any form of recording, including photography...
Since you're a client, I presume...
A woman steps out from behind the door, dressed professionally.
Oh? I never imagined our scholar would be the Nexus Association. And this is? Very well, Professor. And your assistant. What do you say? I understand. Why don't we start off by finishing this deal? Words won't get us anywhere. Why don't I let our good... Just look at it. Beautiful, elegant, and full.
A marshal bird is locked in a cage. There are two other anima beside the marshal bird, a Ferrari and a squirrel. Even through...
This marshal bird is quite the commodity. We have several clients bidding on it. We've infused it with a strength aspect to increase the intensity of its energy. Same with the Ferrari and the squirrel next to it. Oh, never mind that. How could a creature like that even be...
Beside you, Valin is unable to conceal her disgust.
The championship qualifiers. Obvious. For those who lack confidence in their own abilities.
You can't help but smirk contemptuously.
Perhaps my words alone are far from sufficient. You there. Open the cage. If you would, Professor. You...
I'm not about to lose.
Let's get him, team!
That's a win.
You notice that this marshal bird is indeed stronger than the hired hand is herding the marshal bird back.
You useless brute. How could you screw up at a time like this?
Every last enemy falls
Do you hear it? The sound of plum blossoms falling.
I am the Novark of strength.
Clementine claps her hands, and her henchmen stuff the martial bird back into its cage.
What is the meaning of this? Your modified anima would attack their own master?
I will make no excuses. It was our mistake. This martial bird was modified for combat. Perhaps there was an error in... This is the specimen you reserved.
Inside the cage, the Phalaenoxy lies curled up.
As requested, we injected its opposite, the light aspect, into it. We usually do. If you're going to experiment on it, I recommend using it up. As you can see, this Phalaenoxy is so weak that is something I must stress. As I said before, of course, if you are dissatisfied with this situation, and take your time to consider, Professor.
Valin shoots you a glance, signaling for you to go somewhere more private.
Damn it. I know. Good thing Lydia is... I really want to get out of here, Professor. We still need to get some evidence before we go. Take some photos of the anima being missed. I'm thinking I'll take a look around. Maybe I can find some evidence. You could... Still, as long as those Framambas are around, we'll be under constant surveillance. Let's take them out first. All right, let's go take down those... It's over. Let's go, Professor. Nope. Yes, I suggest we start with the...
Sorry. Even if you're our customers, this area's not open to the public.
Just a bunch of junk inside anyway. Nothing you'd want to see. What? You sold me out, Hanson?
What's got you so jumpy? One bluff and you fall for it hook, line, and sinker. If our boss finds out,
How direct.
Huh? What's going on?
You deaf as well as Cutlass? These two are here to pick up.
Strength is born of regret. Every last enemy falls! I am the Novark of strength.
All right, enough. Out with it. What exactly do you—
It's simple. We ask.
I don't know. Boss just tells us where to—
Yeah. Sometimes Bill and...
Guess it's for the Syndicate. We dump all our defective products.
Syndicate.
Nothing to say, really. Modification.
You two sure made quite the ruckus.
Boss!
Come on, boss. Show him what happens to people who mess with us.
Shut up. My dear, shall we talk? Somewhere more. Let's get straight to the point. What are you after? Ms. Valen of the Nexus Association. At this point, as it happens, the client you were impersonating contacted me just now. And wouldn't you know it, aside from you, so yes. How? But for me, the timing couldn't have been better. Fine. If you really don't wish to talk, you infiltrated this place to investigate me. Still, this is hardly the stage where someone... That would be ideal, of course. Come on, this is a chance for both of you. Full candor, no secrets. Ask, and I'll answer with complete...
How can you justify a shady racket like modifying anima?
A shady racket.
Fascinating. If you really think...
Listen here, girl. You've been with the Nexus Association for... You release them, right? Not like you can keep them. Just last week, a VIP client brought home a modified Vulberry. That little creature is now in that martial bird, the one you saw earlier. It's about to... So, say what you will, but as I see it... So don't say I'm shady. The only difference between the...
Pure sophistry.
Come on, girl. Open your mind. It's to help your...
Excuse me, what?
Do you think the Syndicate enjoys seeing... Through our cooperation, I dare say that when you put anima life on too high a pedestal, when all is said and done, whose approach actually... Is it you, Association people? Easy now, girl. Think it through.
Why are you trying so hard to convince us?
Simple. I want a deal. Alas, it appears neither of you is willing to. Then allow me to kick things off with a simple deal. I want the two of you to keep this. In exchange, I'll return the contaminated anima you need. You get to wrap, and that's not all. I'm willing to sweeten the deal. What rules and conscience have kept out of the association? What do you say?
You kidding? Absolute.
Fine. Spares me the trouble of talking.
Then witness my pain. Every last enemy falls!
Do you hear it? The sound of plum blossoms falling.
Best you don't remember me.
Oh. But I have far, far more anima at my Get them.
Remember, smile for the camera.
Hey, boss! Valid!
Lydia is quite the diligent student.
No, stop it!
You give the photos you.
Looking at it through the lens of aspect theory, anima modification, rest assured. With this evidence, very well then. Why don't you take the anima back to Nexus Hall? I'll handle things here.
Nexus Association would like to thank you for your contribution. Professor Herocrates is still discussing how to handle things with the